Football superstar Lionel Messi has kicked off his much-anticipated tour of India in Kolkata. Thousands of excited fans secured tickets to get a glimpse of their idol at the city's Salt Lake Stadium. But events took an unexpected turn.
Anger and disappointment raining down in the stadium. Moments later, disgruntled Messi fans stormed past police and torn out seats, invading and vandalizing the pitch. Their idol had made his long-awaited but brief appearance there for thousands of devoted fans. After Messi parted, many were left with disappointment, and an expensive one.
There were many people around him, all the politicians. This is my ticket. What have we come here for? They think the people are stupid in Bengal. Take a look at my ticket that cost $132. We didn't even get to see Messi's face.
We couldn't see anything. There was no penalties or kick-out. Nothing. Now, the actor Shah Rukh Khan was supposed to come too, and he didn't. Messi just showed up for 10 minutes and left. Now, that's fraud, taking people's money, emotions, and time.
From the arrival on, Messi seemed caught up in a crowd of dignitaries, surrounding the superstar and, of course, taking selfies. From the stands, it was hard to see anything but a group of people roaming the pitch. And then, all too soon, it was over. Hours before moods turned in the stadium, many witnessed the unveiling of a 21-meter statue of Messi, brandishing the World Cup trophy won by the Argentinian superstar and his national team in 2022. Others had queued since early morning at the stadium entrance, looking forward to get a glimpse of the famed footballer.
Oh, I can describe in words. No more words, sir. No words to explain. Super excited because since childhood, I used to watch Messi. I love him so much.
These newlyweds even skipped their honeymoon.
Last Friday only we got married, so we thought, why not attend Messi's tour instead of going on our honeymoon? This is more important. So we bought the tickets and came here.
After the fiasco at Kolkata, Messi headed off to Hyderabad to attend a second event. As part of the four-city tour of India, he will also be visiting Mumbai and New Delhi, where organizers might already be giving preparations a thorough look over.
Let's get more on this from sports journalist Debayan Sen in Pune, India. Debayan, why did this go so spectacularly wrong?
To begin with, I wish I could say that I was a little surprised, but I'm not, because this whole tour was shrouded in a little bit of, if one can say, incompetence right from the start. There was a lot of confusion over exactly what was the plan. There were reports of which were floated about a year ago of a friendly which Argentina was supposed to play down south in Kerala. Then that was cancelled. Then a second kind of schedule was racked up and everything. And I just spoke to somebody who was actually there at the stadium and part of the broadcast, and they were of the opinion that things were changed at the last minute. The rundown which was created yesterday completely went out of the window. So there was a lot of ad-libbing going on. And I think as we heard from some of those reactions, the primary anger of the people was that they paid a hefty sum to get into the stadium. The whole idea was to catch a glimpse of Messi. And then what happened was that it kind of got hijacked by a lot of the important people, by a lot of the celebrities. And people basically didn't get a chance to get a glimpse of their hero at all. And the people of Kolkata tend to be a little bit emotional. We have seen similar scenes, but not as bad in other sporting events sometimes when things haven't gone India's way. But yes, I would say this is a bit of a one-off, and it's just unfortunate, and it's quite embarrassing actually as an Indian, because the same stadium has hosted matches like Oliver Kahn's farewell. It has played host to a FIFA friendly which involved Messi when he was captain for the first time in 2011. And things went in a fairly orderly fashion back then.
I was going to ask you whether this is a sign of peak Messi mania or a sign that India's football events need better crowd control, but it sounds like what you're saying, it's simply incompetence on the part of the organizers.
It is, and it's doubly embarrassing and ironic because it comes at a time when Indian football, if you know, it's in a bit of shambles. There has been a national league which has been in operation for the last about 15 years or so, but the rights holders have kind of backed out because their rights agreement came to an end. So as of now, India is left with no national league. There's a lot of confusion over what happens next. And I mean, just from an observer's perspective, obviously, as somebody who works in the sports profession, sports industry, it's great that there's a lot of great sport which is happening in India, including this event in a sense. But you really feel that there's an absence of a program, there's an absence of clarity, there's an absence of
Right.
grassroots planning because India used to be a terrific football nation not so long ago, but yeah, it does feel like it was a lifetime back when India used to compete with the likes of Japan, Korea, the teams in the Middle East, but India has just fallen so far behind. When you look at an event like this, the amount of money which must have been spent on everything, there just could have been so many better avenues of spending it on grassroots programs and making India a better footballing nation.
We're going to have to end it there. That's sports journalist Debayan Sen. Many thanks for your time.
Thank you so much.